Come in.
So guys, time travel and UFOs, right? Did humans, did we from the future, our future humans, build UFOs and we're just zipping back in time, right? Maybe. Well, we talk about UFOs right now. They call them UAPs, Unidentified Flying Objects, or Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon. That's what they're officially called now. I still love UFOs. But we always picture aliens from, say, a distant world, even a distant galaxy, right? We imagine the vast sort of cosmic journey from, say, ships like Arrival, Close Encounters, even, say, Star Trek, the Klingons or the Romulans, the Vulcans. But what if the source of the mystery isn't a million light years away or so? What if it's just us thousands of years in the future? I've always been really intrigued by this. Okay, so this is called the time traveler UFO hypothesis, or time travel UFO theory. It says that the strange craft in the sky aren't piloted by Martians or Vulcans or Regilians or Romulans, but by extraterrestrials. In other words, of course, time, temporal, our own descendants, humans returning to observe our past. It's a compelling idea, and it ties UFOs directly to the future of humanity. So now, why would we come up with it? Why would anyone think it? The theory hinges on two key points: the look of the occupants and the limits of physics. So when these, witnesses look and say they saw an alien, and how fast or how strange the craft travels, because we have that classic gray alien, right? Probably the most famous. It's even legendary now. Say movies and books like Communion, Whitley Strieber, even Betty and Barney Hill, Travis Walton. They look pretty much the same. Okay, these aliens are described as bipedal, 2 legs. They have large heads and small facial features and very slight skinny bodies. So many scientists have predicted that this will be advanced human evolution. So if our technology eliminates the need for physical labor or raw strength, now with AI, everything's getting more computer-driven, our heads could grow larger for more complex brains, and other features would become more refined. In other words, the typical alien in your favorite sci-fi movie might actually be future you. Yeah, imagine it. You, or say your great-great-great-grandson in the future or granddaughter, is now E.T. Now look at science fiction. Look at the Morlocks in H.G. Wells' The Time Machine, or even the advanced, non-threatening look of the futures in the show The Expanse. They are recognizable, but nonetheless, they're evolved, right? They don't look like us anymore. They could look like aliens. But now for the skepticism, for the skeptics, for the non-believers, while the theory solves a massive problem of the interstellar distance, since aliens and these crafts don't have to come from far away, it runs head first into the most famous problem in physics of all, the time travel paradox. If future humans can travel back in time, they would have to solve the paradoxes of causality. And also, why are they just observing? Why not intervene to prevent, say, future disasters, wars, and such? What, like a prime directive, or say a temporal prime directive? The fact that they seem to be mere tourists suggests either that they cannot interfere, maybe some kind of science physics constraint, or that our future is so bleak that they just don't care to fix it. Again, some sort of maybe temporal prime directive. They don't want to or can't. So now ultimately, the simplest explanation is often the best, right? It's more likely that UFOs are the result of misidentified aircraft, natural phenomena, even secret human military projects, which I think, of course, more and more is probably a lot of them. Stealth fighters, all our stealth aircraft, if I recall, were all top secret, and then they were revealed to the public. But when they tested them, they didn't say, hey, by the way, we're going to test this weird stealth aircraft with strange shapes and, in terms of radar rejection, the shape of the aircraft. And people were like, whoa, when they saw the first stealth, if I recall, aircraft, they were like, what is that? What the hell is it, right? So it's probably that more. I still keep an open mind, of course, but are UFOs our future selves? Probably not, maybe, but the theory itself is a powerful reflection. It asks us to consider the limits of our own technology and what we might become in the future, right? It's a perfect place of science fiction, blending the mysterious present with a potential and radically altered future. And I think that's probably why most people embrace this more than, say, aliens. I like to embrace both. I do think, though, the idea of future time travel, of course, because we're all traveling through time, right? Every second, minute, hour, and day of our lives, we keep going forward in time. And then we have Einstein's, relativity, theory of relativity and such, E equals mc squared, all this good stuff that 99% of the populace don't understand. But the idea of future time travel is so much more supported in many ways. But going back in time, hey, I'm no physicist, but I would think that would be a lot harder. But I don't know. Maybe you'd need a black hole or some sort of time machine, right? You'd need a machine, technology, or some sort of natural physical thing that would give you that gravitational warpy speed, I guess, effect, right? So what do you think? Give us your thoughts. Give us your feedback. It's an incredible theory that aliens or UFOs are just basically us from a couple thousand or maybe many decades, or rather many tens of thousands of years, or they're aliens, or there's nothing there. What do you think? Give us your feedback. Hope you're enjoying. Hope you're subscribing. See you soon.